Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. So today we'll see one more concept in DevOps, that is differentiation between Agile methodology and the DevOps. So Agile versus DevOps. So we have seen the DevOps is the combination or integration between the development team and the operations team. And before seeing the differences, let me tell you about this Agile methodology. So the conventional process model which is being used for any software development is Waterfall model. It's a famous model, right? Waterfall process model. So here there are some drawbacks in this Waterfall model. This is a slow process. One drawback is very slow process, and main drawback is the requirements should be collected from the customer before starting this model itself. Once the process model is being started, so this the team cannot accommodate the changes done by the customer requirements, right? So all the requirements should be collected before starting this model. Okay, this is the most important drawback of Waterfall model. So the customer may change his or her requirements, and we have to accommodate those requirements while developing a software. But that doesn't happen in this particular Waterfall model, right? So in order to overcome this one, there is another model called as an Agile process model, where the requirements, so all the requirements need not be collected before the process model. With the help of a little features or little requirements, first version of the software will be released, and that will be given to the customer, and in the next iteration or in the next release, so then some more features will be added. So that is the process of Agile, right? So we'll see the difference between Agile and DevOps. So we know the difference, the representation of DevOps. So what is the representation? We have seen plan, okay, code, build, test, deploy, operate, monitor, and this is a release. Right? So this is a process. This is the representation of DevOps. We usually calling it as an infinity symbol. That shows the continuous improvement in the DevOps. And coming to the Agile, the same thing will be happened here. So the requirements is the first one. After taking the requirements, plan, develop, test, and deploy. So this is the process will be done. This is a process done in the Agile, right? So after every deployment, that means after every release, the customer feedback will be taken, and based upon the customer feedback, the further requirements will be accommodated. So that will be done by the Agile. But only one difference is here again, multiple teams will be working together, right? Like development team and the operation team. So there should be some sort of delay, which we have discussed in our previous session, first session, the introduction to DevOps. So here there will be a collaboration between the development team and the operations team. So that's why we are calling it as a dev team, and we are calling it as an ops team. That means operations. So this is a representation. Okay. Now we'll see what are the other differences of both the things. So this is DevOps methodology and this is Agile methodology. Okay, so the first one is a representation and the next one is aim. What is the aim? So here the aim is to release the streamlined deliveries. Streamlined deliveries. Streamlined deliveries via methodologies like, so you will be having a lot of methodologies to release the software, right? So methodologies like Kanban, extreme programming, feature development, crystal, lean development. So these are all the different methodologies used in the Agile process to develop the project. But here the aim of this one is so frequent deliveries via tools like Jira, Git, Jenkins, Docker, Kubernetes, etc., etc. So here we are going to use the tools, but here we are using the methodologies, right? And the next one, this next characteristic of this one is teams. So what are the different teams? So as we discussed just now, here there will be a multiple teams, right? So multiple teams will be involved. But not all at once. Okay, but not all at once. So multiple teams, just we have discussed it. A development team will be doing some operations and operations team will be doing some other operations, but not together, right? So that thing has been overcome here. So here all stakeholders will work from start to end. From the beginning of the project till the end of the project, all the stakeholders will be involving in this particular methodology. So that is DevOps. And the next one, feedback. The next category is a feedback. So when the customer feedback will be taken in both the approaches. Coming to the Agile approach, the feedback, see here I am calling it as a feedback. That means it's a customer feedback, right? So we can call it as a customer feedback because finally we have to develop a project that should satisfy all the customer requirements. So that feedback will be collected after every sprint. So here there is another term called a sprint. Sprint is nothing but the release, the first release. So as we have discussed just now, so with only the minimal requirements, a software will be released, and in the next version some more features will be added. So selected features, we call it as a sprint. So from the complete list of features, only few features will be get developed. So that is called a sprint. Within a short period, so the what product is to be delivered, that is a sprint. That means after every release, the customer feedback will be taken. But here, so customer will be involved throughout the development, throughout the process. So here the customer feedback, so we will call it as a feedback. Okay, so feedback will be collected every time or during development. every development, during the development, right? So here we have written all the stakeholders work from start to end. So the customer will also be the stakeholder. So the stakeholders are the persons or people who involves either directly or indirectly to the product, in the product development, right? So everyone will come with the stakeholder. So customer will also be the one of the stakeholders. So every time during the development, every time the feedback will be collected. But here the feedback will be collected only after every sprint. Okay. Next, automation. So we know that automation, that means by using some tools, the product will be delivered, right? So automated. So instead of manually, we are doing some automations. And here it is a varied automation. Varied automation. That means not the complete process will be depending on this automation, but here it is a highly automated. Highly automated. Because so a lot of tools will be there in the DevOps. So in our previous session we have seen, right? So Jira, Git, okay, GitHub, similarly Maven, Selenium Test, JUnit, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible. So a lot of tools will be there. So everything will be automated here. Even testing has also be done in an automatic. That means a Selenium, automatic testing, right? So varied automation and highly automated. Next one. Requirements. The next one is the requirements. So when the requirements will be collected from the customer. So here, not all the requirements are needed to start the project. Okay. So not all the requirements are needed to start project. So after every release, some sort of requirements will be accommodated, right? So the same thing happens in the DevOps also. So in the DevOps also, the product will be released in a multiple iterations, releases, okay, multiple releases. So it is not required to collect all the requirements at the beginning. So with a less number of requirements, with a minimal amount of requirements, the project can be started. So here also the same thing, but we can say this as an extension of Agile methodology. Here also same process. So here also we need not collect all the requirements at the beginning. So step by step after every release we can accommodate the requirements. Right? Next, I'll erase the picture. Hope you understood so far the differences between DevOps and Agile, right? So representation, okay. So for feedback, automation, requirements, and then approach. So what is the approach followed by the Agile methodology? So just now we have said that it is an iterative process. So it follows the iterative approach. That means for every iteration, some sort of features will be accommodated. And coming to this DevOps, it is a continuous process. Because the customer will be involved every time, so continuous approach. This is a continuous approach. Right? So whenever the customer gives the requirements or the customer gives the feedback will be accommodated for the next release here. But here the customer will be involved as a stakeholder throughout the project itself. And the next one, the last one is a quality. So it will be having some better quality. The Agile methodology is a better quality. And it is having the high quality. So this is also related, see, because we are taking the feedback after every sprint. So issues will be corrected after every sprint. If there are any issues then those issues will be corrected after every sprint year. So in the next release, those points which are given in the feedback will be accommodated. But here, that's not the case. Feedback will be corrected every time during the development. So the customer will be involved throughout the project. So the very low risk mitigation will be there in the DevOps. Immediately, whenever there is a feedback, immediately that will be accommodated in the project itself. Right? So these are the different differences between the Agile methodology and the DevOps. So the first one is a conventional model, which is a waterfall model, and there are some sort of drawbacks because of conventional and old model. So all the requirements should be collected before starting the project itself. So whenever the customer changes his requirements, those requirements can't be accommodated once the project has been started. So in order to avoid that one, we have moved to the Agile methodology, where the project will be delivered in a frequent releases. After every release, the feedback will be taken from the customer, and those feedback points will be accommodated into the next release. And how also the development team and the operation team will be working differently. So which gives a delay in a schedule or delay in the delivery. So for that, we have moved on to the DevOps, where both the development team and the operations team will be working together. So all the stakeholders are working together from the start to the end of the project. So whenever there is an issue, immediately that issue will be getting solved in this case. And one more advantage of this DevOps is automation. Everything will be done with the help of automated tools. So we have seen there are different phases. Okay, for each phase we have seen different tools are being used, right? So that is completely automated, and simply we can say this is an extension of the Agile methodologies, because in the Agile methodology, in the DevOps also, the project will be delivered in terms of releases only, frequent releases. Okay, but the release will be very fast here. Okay, because the customer will also be involved in the process, right? So hope you understood the difference between Agile methodology and the DevOps, right? So let's stop here, and if you really enjoyed my session, like my session, share my session with your friends, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you very much.